The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
All right. We won't get him now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
You're good.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score.
Got the K on that. Nice. All right. I got the K on that. Got the K.
Charlie Morton gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Bring it.
Here comes another 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Gardner over at second. Gregorius is over at first with one away. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this league.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Come on, Giancarlo.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now the first pitch from CC. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike.
No balls.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. McCann on second. Reddick at first. 1 gone. The 1-2. just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Striding in for Houston, Derek Fisher. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
All right.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fisher's under it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout.
Picking and grinning. What the hell does that mean? Doesn't even sound right. Picking and grinning. I don't like the sound of that. Picking and grinning. Kind of connotation. Sound of that. Sounds kind of bugged out to me. Connotation. All right, we are up and Rosing. Come on, man. Let me live.
Defense.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way.
Bang!
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
What kind of fuckery am I talking about? Strike 1. What are you talking about? Strike 1.
Hicks running from first. Swings and misses. Throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Yes.
Popped him up. McCann is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ronald.
Next for New York, Ronald Torreyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, but a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Nah, man.
Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Torreyes is there. One pitch, one out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
How about that?
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the pitch.
Sit him down.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fouled away.
Fouled away. Fouled away.
Third inning, no score to this point.
I hit you with a change-up. I hit you with a change-up.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Carlos Correa.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He sure did. Say Steve Herter.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
And 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody
and
on.
3 and 4. Yeah, I'm coming, dude. Shut up.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And a fastball just a bit up.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us. going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointing towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Reddick is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius.
Hold up, Didi. Hold up. You gotta hold up, Didi. Hold up, Didi. Hold up, Didi. All right. You may resume.
Singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make
That's a good energy drink.
some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
What was that?
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Come on with it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Come on.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Oh, that's horrible.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Baby, yes. That's what I'm saying.
All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
All right, we in there like swinging that.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll
Giancarlo
swing and send a chopper out to second. Altuve takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York.
Yes, it is. 2-0.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now.
All right, CC. Let's go, baby.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the first pitch from CC. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Torreyes trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They trail it here 2-0.
We're not come to play. We're not come to play.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Tyler Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Derek Fisher is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0. Gattis on at first, nobody out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Fastball down near the shoe tops. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Gregorius has a play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down 2-0.
I'm saying though, man. This is like...
Now batting, Ronald Torreyes, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 2-0.
Come on, man. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Everything is locked. I can't replay. I can't do none of that. None of that. No.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets fouled. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 down.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He hits with 2 away.
I'm about to smoke a stove before I strike McCann out. I can't think of that dude. I don't even know why. How's everybody tonight? Tonight, I celebrate my love. What? I celebrate my love. I celebrate my love. Sabathia is holding it down, though. I'm saying he is, for this algorithm, for this game, for his skill set, Sabathia, he's getting them Ks. He is getting those Ks. In no short order, too. I'm happy about that. I'm chilling at the folks' house tonight. I brought the PS4 over here so I could hook it up, play it over here. I wanted to just chill for the whole Mother's Day. Yeah, everybody like that shit. Everybody like that. Everybody like that. Boom. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, buddy. A friend of mine's uncle just passed away. Damn. Alright, I guess I gotta face McCann at some point, right? Might as well be now.
As they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
They're not changing dramatically. Cut that out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
After this.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fisher's under it. 1 away.
Son of a biscuit eater. He got me. See, I can't get too comfortable with CC, even though I can close this game out. Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. CC might be getting tired.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Aaron Judge will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on.
That shit was pretty. That shit was pretty, too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gonzalez back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
They got shit all over the place here, huh? Okay. Let's go then.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0.
I want to try to act like he getting good.
Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Just lay it down the line.
Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He called him dirty. Dirty Sabathia.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick.
That was horrible.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 in the third. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Behind 0-2 now. Reddick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Missed with a slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Will Harris.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base. So that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Weak chopper up the line. Played on the backhand. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torres.
Ready once again, Ronald Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Damn.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Out of here, son.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. At the track, the wall, gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
6-0, son. Ain't nobody messing with my Yankees.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, could it be 3 in a row?
Could it be?
Back goes Reddick at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he brings it back. What a catch as he kept it out of the short porch down there. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Oh, wow.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the 2-2 home. Sabathia. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another full count offering on its way. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line scores. There's Carlos Correa now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now the first pitch from CC. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now back. First baseman.
He does looks like he really can relate it to us.
Digging in to try it again. Yuli Gurriel. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about legal.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Riding in once again, Tyler Austin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tyler Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees. Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Ronald Torreyes.
Digging in, Ronald Torreyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Bregman has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brian McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, baby.
A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon. We'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Count even now at 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
6-0 the final shutout score today. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. CC Sabathia wins his 3rd of the season and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. Charlie Morton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is CC Sabathia. His record is now 3-0. Lost goes Charlie Morton. His record is now 5-0. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.
I remember that.
Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon,
I remember that.
53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Stuck out chasing a fastball. Some sucker shit. He's on some sucker shit. CC. I know CC was the player of the game. Which one am I gonna play?
And welcome to the Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. He's out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 6, Ryan.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming, here it is. Way out in front. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth,
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Right side, but it's well foul. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee lead. Yulvis Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Utley aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
The 1-1 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Yeah, I tagged him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 6 home runs, and 23 driven in. Hit back up the middle, reined in. A throw to the plate. So chalk that one up as an easy 6, and he really can't believe it out there. Next for the Dodgers.
That game was depressing me. legs. My legs. Oh, my legs.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Oakland A's and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next.
Look at the brother looking at the sign like, yeah, that's a good sign.
Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Chris Davis now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue.
Yeah, baby. I don't know who you think you're playing with.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Zobrist has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Joyce. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And it's fouled away.
Why are they shitting on my man, Matt Joyce? Huh?
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, Matt Joyce. Can't be struggling like this, homie.
Another one sent foul.
Come on, Matt Joyce.
3 runs already home here. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Belted high and deep into right center. Happ facing back, still going back into the bleachers and gone.
Thank you, Matt Joyce.
A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. 4th home run for him on the season. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Could go either way at this point. You're right. Absolutely.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Southpaw that, nigga.
Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6'3", comes into today second in the National League in All-Star voting among starting pitchers, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his effort. Stopped on the slide by Russell. What a play! So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 4-0.
Who is out there? Who out there? Join this game.
Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big number.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Missed with a slider. Zobrist stands at second with no outs.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo.
Got him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Rizzo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Minaya, a 6'5" left-hander, is as of right now the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the American League, and deservedly so.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Just gotta strike him out. Just gotta strike him out.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And it's 1-2.
All right. Just one pitch, strike him out.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Got you.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The A's lead it 4-0. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Towards second.
How about that?
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the man.
They're just talking about him dirty. The pitcher.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Throw back to first, on to first, and they get the double play. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around.